Hey there, Mike the Reaper 86 here. It's been a while, hasn't it? No, not since my last video. That was only about a month ago. And my channel update was just last week. I mean, since my unexpected disappearance. It was 3 years, and 1 week, ago today, in fact, when I was carted off by a squad of minions. No, not those minions. These minions. Foot soldiers of this man, Mastermind. What he wanted with me, I still don't know. His men infiltrated my sanctum, sabotaged my defenses, and dragged me away to Philadelphia, I think? For nearly 3 years, I was a prisoner in Mastermind's lair. And perhaps it's just Stockholm Syndrome talking, but I have got to find out who does his decorating. Maybe Mastermind just wanted me out of the picture for a while, and he thought that taking me and my AI out of the equation would decapitate my organization. But my AI repaired itself. This is Arthro, the Artificial Holographic Routines Operator, a military-grade AI supercomputer. During my absence, Arthro automatically uploaded a handful of videos I had prepared, including my Super Mario Land 2 DX playlist, and a somewhat unfinished review of the IMP Pi Day special. If I had been available, I might have fixed up some of the editing on that one. But it seems to have gone over well, eliciting responses from Roger, naturally, and Steph, the voice actress of Meglith. And since I was unable to respond properly at the time, I shall do so now on video. Thank you so much, Steph, for the nice comment. I'm glad you enjoyed my script from 10 years ago and the much more recent video review. I didn't know you also wrote a script for IMP, but since you seem embarrassed about it, I'll refrain from asking any questions. Oh, and thank you also for taking the time to audition for my Rako-chan project. I should talk about that, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So what has changed during my absence? Well, I hear the New York City Department of Sanitation tightened regulations on exactly what time we're allowed to put out our trash on garbage day, apparently to combat the rodent problem. Seriously? You think rats aren't smart enough to compensate for a minor change in schedule? If bags of tasty garbage don't appear on curbsides at an arbitrary point in time, the rats will just learn to wait, or simply check in later. They haven't got anywhere to be. They're rats. Fortunately, common sense prevailed, and the department is now focusing on distributing bins that rats can't get into so easily, including these nifty new brown bins, specifically for food scraps, yard waste, and other compostables. And boy, have I heard a lot of whinging about this. Oh boy, another category of trash I have to sort out. This is so hard. Get over it. It's better for the environment. You should be grateful we live in a country with well-developed sanitation systems. Speaking of this country, Donald Trump won a second U.S. presidential term. Somehow. Make America great again. Again? If this is what greatness looks like, I'd prefer to go back to being mediocre. Politics frustrate me. Let's change topics. Immediately before I was captured, I was talking to Roger about the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Now there's a third one out. Looks good. And a Minecraft movie. Looks bad.
I am Steve.
No, you're not. You're Jack Black. Just stick to being the Kung Fu Panda. It's the only role I can stand you in. Oh, there's a fourth movie now. And the general consensus is that it is incredibly underwhelming. Yeah, gonna sit this one out. Returning to the topic of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Frontiers was released, and the choreography in many of the cutscenes was so boring, even Ian Flynn couldn't make them seem impactful.
What about Birdie?
Oh, Sonic, where did the enthusiasm go?
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Sonic X Shadow Generations looks pretty rad. I'd be all over this. If they hadn't put that obnoxious DRM software in the Steam version again. Just like Sonic Mania. Oh well, guess I won't buy it. Hashtag removo de nuvo. So that's what I missed. Now here's something you may have missed. Arthro, play the recording from my rescue.
Kill them all! Ice on everything. Oh, God.
They're coming from everywhere, man!
Die! Oh, the humanity!
Group 5 moving on to Phase 2.
That is satisfying. Great to hear the preservers at work, making Mastermind's minions into popsicles. I couldn't hear it so clearly from the study where Mastermind and I were holed up at the time. I won't go into detail. I have videos for that. As soon as I was back home, I went straight to work, finalizing my Rocco-chan playthrough. It's something I wanted to do for years. I even hinted at it back when I was playing Dr. Mario with Roger during the pandemic. This game will be turning 15 sometime in 2026. It seemed like the right time. And to make it extra special, I called in a few favors and got some voice actors to help with the project. Molly was great as Rocco-chan, and Sala Commander handled every male voice besides my own. He also came up with catchphrases for the 6 boss androids, even going so far as to voice the Lightning Ninja in Japanese. Here's a quote I didn't get to use.
日本語が話せません。
There's a hilarious bilingual bonus there. Have fun figuring it out. There's a lot of stuff from that project I didn't get to use. Here are some examples.
Dad, with the power I have now, I think I'm able to stop those robots.
What? No way! It's too dangerous!
I can hear the people suffering as we speak. I have to go.
No! Wait!
Let's split her down the middle. On your guard, sister.
You miserable meddlesome machine! What are you, anyway? Okay, I give up. I'll turn myself in. I'll turn over a new leaf. Please forgive me.
That project was quite an experience, and I'm very grateful for the work and passion everyone put in. That being said, I probably won't be wrangling voice actors that often. It is a lot of extra networking I have to do, and I'm not exactly an outgoing person. Strange side note, while I was finishing up those videos, I received this in the mail. It's a limited edition Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set, courtesy of my brother. It wasn't even my birthday. Dr. Robotnik looks a bit weird, but I like the Badniks and I love that Eggmobile. When I get around to building this, I might keep that on my desk just for the smiles. Thanks, bro. I owe you a video. So what am I doing now? I've been catching up on Roger's Sonic Dissected content. He's going for more of a live stream format these days. I enjoy listening to them while I'm working on stuff. Like Sonic Roboblast 2 levels, for example. Been poking around Zone Builder lately. Creating zones has become somewhat easier with the new UZB editor, but I'm a long way from creating interesting stuff like Roger does. Still, we bounce around ideas every once in a while. I've been playing Rise of the Reds a lot. It's a mod for Command & Conquer Generals, which is one of my favorite real-time strategy games. I believe I've played Generals more than StarCraft. I really like the Russian faction in this mod. Their vehicles are crazy expensive, but incredibly powerful when fully upgraded. And yes, I know Russia isn't being a great friend to other nations right now. But this is just a game. Learn to separate fiction from reality, people. Will I make videos about Generals? I don't know. The game runs fine, but doesn't record so well, as you can see. I've also been revisiting some of my favorite games on Steam. I still need to get back into TerraTech. I did promise to make a gamepad tutorial, which I will now continue to procrastinate on. And that wonderful colony simulator, RimWorld, is getting yet another new expansion. What do I think of all these expansions?
Royalty. Schmooze Imperials for favor and unlock psychic powers.
Meh.
Ideology. Create belief systems and recruit others into your fold.
Looks annoying.
Biotech. Experiment with genetics, robotics, and raising children.
Interesting. It's the only one I've bothered with so far.
Anomaly. Delve into arcane ruins and uncover...
No. But Odyssey is the first expansion I'm legitimately excited about. New biomes, weather events, and custom vessels? I might get this day one. Will I chase the hype and take advantage of the YouTube algorithm for views? I'm pretty sure the way I play RimWorld would bore people to tears, so probably not. Let's see, what else have I got here? Terraria. Even though I've owned Terraria for a very long time, I've played it less than RimWorld. That's surprising. Maybe someday. I like Oxygen Not Included, but I'm pretty bad at it, so no videos of that. FTL is old hat, but still entertaining to me. At least on easy mode, where I don't have to pause every half second. Not sure about that one. There are, however, some new arrivals in my Steam library. I have been fiddling with RPG Maker, but I'm still figuring it out, so I'm probably not going to be making a huge RPG this summer. Factorio is pretty great. Love the gloomy, gritty atmosphere. And the gameplay is some of the most engaging I've ever experienced. However, much like RimWorld, my playstyle is very slow and methodical, and would probably bore most people. But perhaps a tour of a factory complex after I beat the game would be neat. We shall see. Starship Evo looks fun. It's a game where you design and build spaceships and hovercraft and stuff. It's more of a toy box than a game right now. At least until survival mode rolls out. It's like StarMade, which I used to fiddle with a lot. I still have some designs in StarMade that I would like to recreate in Starship Evo. Guess I'll put it on the list. Oh, what's this now? Airships Conquer the Skies. I used to follow this game very closely when it was in early access. Then I forgot it existed for years. My gosh, has it improved! An overhauled campaign, nicer visuals, and a data structure so simple even I could mod it. There's also an expansion involving recruitable characters who can power up ships and defenses. Okay, I'm definitely going to want to make videos about this. But if I approach this marvelous game, it will require immense amounts of preparation. It definitely deserves the effort. So consider it to be on the back burner. For now. And we're all caught up. And good thing, too. I'm still a bit sick and my throat is killing me. You can probably tell. Enjoy your summer in good health, folks. I'll join you again when I am able. A new video will come whenever the heck I decide to make one. Until then, this is Mike the Reaper 86, signing off.